Hey guys, it's Gareth at Cosmic Toys and welcome to this all new format for What Did I Buy? It's the third week in March 2023 and this is what I bought this week. So for a change, I've got it all set out beforehand instead of showing you bit by bit. I'm still going to show you them bit by bit. Oh, excuse the headphones. I'm using these for the microphone. I can't just take the microphone out of the headphones. And if I don't use these, it sounds terrible. Right, okay, so I'll start with these that are laid across the front. These came in today. So they're actually one of the last things here that were traded in. And it's the customer was thrilled to tell me they had Marvel Legends. It's actually Marvel Universe figures, but in there they've been labelled as Marvel Legends. So these are they often get sold as 3 3/4 inch. They're actually 4.25, so a bit bigger than 3 3/4. So we've got Hydra Man. Looks a bit more like Mr. Fantastic, doesn't it, in that uniform? We've got Armoured Spider-Man. We've got Marvel's Rage. No idea who that character is. Do you? When Rage's anger boils to the surface, his strength grows until he's nearly unstoppable. And then it just repeats the same thing in 3 other languages. I'm still no wiser. Who's that guy? We've got Marvel's Quasar. Daredevil in his yellow costume. Ant-Man in its classic costume. And Morbius. Now all the packaging's pretty rough on these, but none as much as this one is. Vision. And that truly is a vision, isn't it? Look at the state of that. I think they've been using this to sit on. So I dare say a couple of those, that one in particular, will be coming out of the packet to sell. Because I don't think it does it any justice whatsoever. Now, the same person who brought me those also brought me this Ni no Kuni 2 set, Revenant Kingdom. Now, it's the collector's edition of the video game. I believe it was the Switch game. Now, they've kept the game and just brought in the collector's edition stuff. Now, they've not looked after it. It is in a terrible state. The box, if you remember the Far Cry Father Edition box set that came in last week, that was all torn. Same person. So we've got pretty rough corner there. The box is just a little bit out of shape in all areas. It came with a very nice art book, which was very nice at some point. I mean, you can see it's not even flat anymore. Yeah, it's all torn, it's falling apart. There's some quite nice artwork in it though. I didn't know if some people might have wanted to take this and use it to frame some of these pieces up, you know, strip the artwork from the book, maybe, the pages from the book, and either rebind it or frame some of the pieces. I think that some of those could look quite nice if you're a fan of that game. I'm not going to be able to put it back now, am I? That's what it is. There we go. That's what was stopping it. I forgot I put that there. Funko Pop, Captain Carter. No box. And she doesn't stand up. Now, that's the main piece of this collector's edition. This is the statue. I don't know if the glass dome comes off. Oh no, oh! I didn't see that. So it's a music box as well. It turns around. I'm going to regret setting that off, aren't I? So that's one side. And that's the other side. think I should carry on over the top of it. I'm going to try and carry on over the top of it. But one of the things that sold this to me, particularly because of the state it's in as well, was this. Now, although I don't know the game and I haven't played the game, I do collect vinyl, and I know that there's a bashed corner there. Well done. But it's a pop-up sleeve. Yeah, I know. But it's also a picture disc. I think that looks lovely. I have a thing for coloured vinyl, splatter vinyl, and picture discs. So I'll probably end up keeping that, even though I've never played the game. I have the first game. I keep meaning to play it. The first game, Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Wrath of the White Witch? Wrath of the White Witch. Yeah, and the same person also brought me this Halo. Is it Halo 5 Guardians? I think it's Halo 5 Guardians. Master Chief and Locke. This is all coming from memory. I haven't done any research whatsoever, and it's a while since I played that game. I think it's Master Chief and Locke. So yeah, and then those figures were brought in yesterday. I'll give you a close-up of these. In fact, you're probably getting the close-up while I speak. One guy's fallen over, which is... I'll show you since he's fallen over. Pirate Deadpool. And he's got his cutlass. He's got his gun. He's got another sword there as well, actually. Yeah, very cool. Those pirates need 2 guns. No, 2 swords. Strangely enough, he does have 3 guns. He has the one in his hand, and then if you have a look at his belt, they don't come out. There's another 2, part of the mould. There we go. So we've got Sin City Marv. Doesn't have his weapon, unfortunately. That's by NECA. And then we've got some Toy Biz Marvel Legends. We've got first appearance Iron Man, Scorpion, Venom, and then another Venom. It's an awesome figure, is this one, but unfortunately it's missing a hand. And then there's this guy, which is one of the kids' toy Rangers. It's a Hasbro one, Agent Venom. Don't know why he's got a cybernetic leg though. Same guy who brought me those in. He brings me an awful lot of stuff in. Thank you, Stuart, if you're watching. If not, Joe, tell your dad I said thank you. We've got a Batman animated series Batman figure. I say animated series. This was the successor to the animated series, New Adventures of Batman and Robin, where it's the same animation team, but they just aged everything up a bit and made it all a little bit more sleeker. And I actually prefer it over Batman the Animated Series. I'm a heathen, I know. Hellraiser, that's what I am. I'll lay that down now because I'll be showing you the stuff behind it in a minute. And a Gerard Leto Joker from Suicide Squad. That's a Mattel DC Multiverse figure. Now, sticking with the same lot, there's a Star Wars Black Series figure, Paz Vizsla. It's the carbonated, I was going to say. Yeah, it's fizzy. Fizzy is this. It's really refreshing on a hot day. The carbonized version. But it does have some damage to the box, unfortunately. It is what it is, isn't it? Another one with damaged box. Looks like it's been sat on at some point. We've got McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, the Joker from the 3 Jokers. This is the criminal version of Joker. We've got Parallax from Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. Is that a gold label? Gold label. Batgirl. This one's from Gotham Knights. Is that the new video game that's just come out? If so, that's quite a quick trading, isn't it? We've got Black Adam, Hawkman. White Knight Red edition of Batman. This really irritates me. For one thing, it's not red. It's all brown and tan colours. But it didn't appear like that in the comic. Nothing like that. Dark Detective DC Future State Batman. And Superman from Dark Knight's Death Metal. You know, I love that they come with the information on the back so that I look really intelligent when I'm telling you all this. It's just written on the back. So I'm not that bright, really. But I can read. Sticking with DC, same person as well. DC Icon Swamp Thing. I love the little accessory it comes with. Another one of these Endgame Jokers. We had one of those a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Part of that big DC and Marvel lot. It's one of the better ones as well. It won't be that price, which was the original price. I think it goes for a bit more now. We've got Stargirl here. Justice League, apparently. Yeah. Part of the New 52. Weird one, this. It's got Velcro on the back of it. Now, the seller, Stuart, he did tell me that he thinks he got it at a toy fair or a Comic-Con, and that they put Velcro on them and have them on their stall like that. Very strange. Very strange. We have Marvel Legends The Hood, which comes with the Zemnu Builder figure part. Sylvie from Loki, Marvel Legends figure. We have Omni-Man from Invincible. What a cool series that was. I enjoyed that series. I'm not going to collect the figures for it though. And then we have a Warhammer 40,000 figure. This one's a Blood Angels Hellblaster. And these are, if you haven't had these yet, they're very heavy figures. They're quite substantial. They're fantastic value for money they are. Another one that's come in this week. Now, I didn't realise this. I thought this was just the normal Best Action Casey Jones figures from Turtles, and I thought he'd nabbed it from B&M Bargains, but now I've just realised it's actually the Comic-Con exclusive version with the glow-in-the-dark accessories and the alternate skull head. Cool. Chap brought me a spare set of... It's funny, I literally just sold a pair of these today as well. The Best Bin Security... I'm saying an awful lot, aren't I? I am sorry. I'm sorry. I ought to go through and put a funny noise every time I do the... That's a challenge. I'm not doing that. So we've got the Best Bin security guards. I remember the vintage ones were often referred to as black and as white. We can't do that nowadays, though. It's considered politically incorrect, so they actually have names now. So we've got Helder Spinoza and Isdam Edian. We have a Marvel graphic novel. This is an X-Men one called Powerless, and it covers Uncanny X-Men issues 379, 380, Cable 78, X-Force 101, Wolverine 149, and X-Men 99. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's about right. Very thin to say it holds 6 comics in there. Do you want a flick? I'll give you a flick. There we go. Same guy that brought me them and those also brought me. This is going to get some use. Is this Action Figure Collector? And it covers everything. Now, it's a very old edition. 1997 this is published. But at the very least, I dare say any prices, yeah, it does show prices in here. Any price is going to be well out of date now. But at least it does show Bionic 6 by LJN. And it shows you all the different Bionic 6 figures there. It gives you all the names. Another page, Legend of the Lone Ranger. Again, there by Gabriel in 1980. Shows you all those. Last Action Hero, Spawn, Stargate, Super Mario Brothers, the movie, Superpowers, Turtles, you name it, it's all in here. So that's going to get some thumbing through, I'm sure. Now, one of the first trade-ins I had this week were these Lego figures, minifigures. And some of these were actually bought from me. The guy bought a box full of foil bags. I think he's just traded in his spares. So yeah, there is what there is. I'll give you a close-up on them. In fact, you're probably seeing that close-up now while I'm talking. For a change, we've had some retro games brought in. Say for a change, I like to have retro games in, but I don't get them brought in very often. Got Miss Pac-Man, that came in today, as did Mega Games 2, which includes The Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage, and and the all-time classic Golden Axe. All the time I spent on that as a kid. Loved it. Another Mega Drive game, Strider. That one's complete in the box with the manual. Tomb Raider Chronicles for the PS1. Can't remember if I checked the disc on this one, you know. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Case has seen better days. But that's quite a rare one there. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. It sells for a few quid. Disc on that one is very, very nice. It's got the manual. Case isn't broken. It has the inlay. It's very good. PlayStation 2 Shell Shock Nam. I don't even think I've bothered checking that one. But it's fine. It's a nice minty one. Same guy, regular guys who brought me the carded figures there, also brought me these two little wonders. I actually bought these off me a couple of years ago. Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot by NECA, or Nika. Now the backs of the packaging are faded slightly, but from the front they're perfectly fine, no damage. I dare say they won't last long on the shelves, they always sell really quickly. A couple of Funko Pops, Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. Moon Knight's fine. The box has seen better days on Mr. Knight, unfortunately. And we got some Doctor Who DVDs. I love Doctor Who. Correction. I love the classic series of Doctor Who. I like a lot of the 2005 onwards stuff, but I'm not a huge fan. I consider it a separate continuity to the classic series stuff. So we've got Day of the Daleks, The Chase, timeless story is that one. Dalek Invasion of Earth, absolutely love that. Not that I don't love the other two, but that one's amazing. They're all 2-disc versions. Then we've also got The Rescue, Space Museum, Sea Devils, fantastic story, Time Meddler, The Romans, I was thinking about it, those two came as a box set originally. Curse of Peladon, again another fantastic story. We've got Planet of the Spiders, Giant. Planet of the Spiders, what am I talking about? Planet of the Giants there, that one's still sealed. And the Web Planet. Planet of the Spiders was John Pertwee, not William Hartnell. So, a lot of very early classic, brilliant Doctor Who stories there. I already have them all. On DVD and Blu-ray, as they're coming out. I'm upgrading to Blu-ray. Some of those I don't have because they're not out yet, but I'll be getting them. Is there anything that I've missed? I think there's just Gizmo, isn't there? Which I'll probably get a lot of hate for that. Again, this one was bought today. This came from a charity shop. People don't like it when you buy things from charity shops and sell them. I know they don't, but I'm not going to leave it sat there, am I? It's Gizmo! It's a NECA one. It's a beanie one. And I think the last time I had these in stock from NECA, they were selling for 16, 17 quid or something like that. £2. I couldn't leave it there, could I? He hasn't got his tag, but I know he's going to sell quickly. It's Gizmo. And that, I think that's your lot. Is there anything I've missed? I'm double checking because I am that kind of guy, I forget things. It's this new format. Yeah, that's everything. So, all of this, there's nothing here that I'm keeping. All of this will be going up for sale. I probably won't get round to it this week because I'm still working my way through all the stuff that's coming the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, it'll be a couple of weeks. If there is anything that you want, though, drop me a message and I can make sure that I process that before everything else. Say, for instance, say you're interested in this. If you don't tell me that you're interested in it, then it'll get stuck at the bottom of the pile until I get round to it. If you say you're interested in it, then I'll start working on that next, and it'll go on the website, or you can come and get it in store straight away. Right, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and ring my ding-a-ling to get notifications for future videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.